The center of this Cleveland police controversy is the question, did CPD officers and supervisors ignore policies and procedures? News Channel 5 investigator Sarah Buttison joins me now. And Sarah, you looked through the excessive force policy, all 15 pages. The guidelines are clearly stated?
That's right, Lee, they are. One of Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson's first priorities when he took office back in 2006 was to review the police department's excessive force policy. He says the changes he made then are indisputable and still are 7 years later. 2006. Newly elected Mayor Frank Jackson, along with Cleveland's police chief, outlined a new policy regarding excessive force, including chases. The change, demanded after 5 police-involved shootings, ended with 4 fatalities in just 4 months prior to Jackson's election.
Better training, better service, and that's the motto we're going to follow throughout 2006.
That 2006 policy states, officers shall not unreasonably place themselves in a position where a threat of imminent danger of death or serious physical injury is created when attempting to stop a motor vehicle or apprehend a felony suspect.
If it's clear in writing, they know it's a general police order, they know what they're supposed to do.
November 2012, 62 Cleveland police officers involved in a 22-minute chase. 13 officers opened fire, killing Timothy Russell and Melissa Williams. No gun was found in the suspect's car. Mayor Jackson reinforced his policy yesterday after the Attorney General's investigation found systemic failures in police policies and procedures.
Even if you were found justified in use of deadly force or excessive force, that does not excuse you from being held accountable for not following proper tactics and protocols and procedures.
Cleveland's public safety director, Martin Flask, has been on the job since 2006. He said nothing at yesterday's press conference, but did in January of 2006.
Once again, it's called the Rodney King syndrome. You'll have 2 or 3 officers involved in a situation, 4 or 5 watching. There's a legal and moral responsibility for all officers to become involved. If they see an excessive use of force, it's their responsibility.
There is actually an action response chart in the policy. It has color-coded designations describing the varying degrees of force officers can use in different situations. Red being the highest threat officers fear for their safety or the public safety, down to blue where the officers issue verbal commands. Now, age, gender, body size, and the number of suspects are also supposed to be considered when police officers use force.
And that's why they get all the training, because they have so much to think about in a split second sometimes.
You can't imagine what they have to go through. It's probably hard in the moment to think, oh, do I use green or yellow? But it's good that they have the training in place.
All right, Sarah, thanks very much. Count on